welcome to Recreational Knitting Podcast Vlogmas number 18. Wow, that's hard to believe. It's December 18th. I don't want to get you crazy, but in 7 days it will be Christmas. So get on that internet or go to the mall. My name is Karen, and I live in an RV, 39-foot motorhome with my husband, and we've been traveling the United States since December 2019. We've been in Charlotte, North Carolina since I think the beginning of November or thereabouts. We have some knee issues to address, so we've parked here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway camping ground. That's what you see behind me. And his Luke's sister also lives here. So we spent Thanksgiving with them, and probably will be spending Christmas with them as well. I don't have a lot of knitting content today. Yesterday I put a little post up yesterday that I had started my Yum sweater by Isabel Kramer and had to tank back about this much. I don't know, a whole section was skipped by me. Operator error, so definitely operator error. So I had to tank back, and it's in timeout until I get a full good night's sleep, which I haven't done for a while. So I'm going to say that's the reason I skipped a whole section. Anyway, I will show you what I've been working on. In lieu of advent calendars, like many of you are getting, I decided to do the habitation throw from Helen Stewart. And this is where I was the last time, and I've done maybe 2-3 inches, something like that. I don't think I've shown this to you for maybe 3 days. I'm not sure. But look how much. I'm making this bigger than the pattern calls for, because I want, my husband is 6'4", and if we have any hope of him ever staying the least bit warm, it's got to be huge. So I don't know that I'll make it that huge, but it will be bigger than the pattern. This is all made of remnants, sock yarn, things that I bought maybe at the thrift store even over the years that we've been on this trip. I can tell you now that, this was a pair of socks that I gave to my daughter 2 years ago. This is a sport weight yarn that's not dyed at all, from Boothill, Wyoming. So, I have a lot of memories in there. It's pretty neat. So I continue to work on that, and you'll see that for months and months to come. You'll also see a picture of this here at night with my new toy. I got a light. This is probably one of the better purchases I've made recently. I'm able to go to the back of the rig, and I am actually able to see. Long story short, I have some vision issues. A lot of vision issues. And this really helped me see to knit last night. So you'll see that picture right in here. Good investment. It's made by Energizer, and it has a cord that you can put into a block or link to your computer to recharge it. I've seen the ones with, you have to replace the batteries. Did not want that. So, got that. So, that was a good one. Now, look what I got. This is well taped. It is an order from Knit Picks. Why is that hard to say? And I'm hoping that it's every bit as pretty. Oh yeah, lovely, 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 lovely. I ordered some upcycle alpaca blend, and this is in the sage colorway. This is a worsted weight, although the review that I saw, it was really more DK, and I would have to say that I've had DK that are pretty much like that. This is a limited edition, so if you're interested in checking it out, this is soft as the devil. This is called Upcycle Alpaca Blend in the worsted weight, sage. There's 219 yards in each 100-gram ball. It's made in Peru, and that's all they have about that information on it, except that it is 33% acrylic, 34% wool, and 33% alpaca. It's very soft, a lovely shade of green, and I think I'm really going to like that. So I got enough to make a sweater for myself. So we'll see how that goes. Let's hope it goes better than my Yum sweater. And then, of course, I got some more. And this is, get this right, this is their sport weight yarn. And this is 273 yards for 100 grams. Interesting. $219.273. I would have thought this would have been more like 300 for sport weight. Anyway, it is 33% alpaca, 33% acrylic, and 34% wool. And this is the color Space. It online, it appeared more gray than this. This is purple, which is not a bad thing. Not a bad thing, but I was looking for something more gray. So that's what I got from Knit Picks. And in here, they've included 4 little tags that you can use for gifts for the holiday. I don't see anything there specifically for Hanukkah, which has me a bit concerned. But anyway, and they actually have hotlines that you can call for knit and crochet. I did not know that. I've only ordered from Knit Picks maybe 4 times. But yeah, I'm pleased with this. I saw this on another podcast from another podcast group, and I thought I would certainly try it. Leslie, if you happen to watch it, it's all your fault. Anyway, it's from the Naughty Knitwits, Leslie and Michelle. If you've not seen their podcast, you might enjoy it. They're very funny got a lot of banter going back and forth. And if you like consumerism, they got it for you. They like to, what they call, use community service. So that's my acquisition, and I'm not buying any more yarn until I finish some of these sweaters that are on the needles. I have 4 sweaters on the needles. 1 long sleeve and 3 short sleeve. So I have my work cut out. So this will stay elsewhere while I try to finish some of my other things. I'm hoping you have a wonderful, peaceful day today. Happy Hanukkah to all those who celebrate. I totally forgot about it yesterday. You know, just one of those days where you skip over a entire part that's written like this in a sweater and you forget Hanukkah. For administration, just want you to be reminded that we're starting a knit along, make along, whatever along you want to be. There's going to be deets down here. You can look it up. It's called #WhipBeGone, WIPBGONE 2023. That's the hashtag. You can post on Insta. You can post here on YouTube that you've, finished something. If you have trouble getting pictures on Ravelry, I'll help you out with that. It starts with anything on your needles by December 31st, and you have until February 28th to finish as many whips as possible. Every whip counts as an entry, and there will be prizes. I appreciate that. And if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting on? Subscribe, like, and comment down below. And here's a question for you for participation points. If you could have lunch or dinner with someone who is deceased, who would that person be? Just one. And I'll leave that for you to comment down below. I'll tell you mine. Most people probably would pick their parents, and I've toyed with that. But I would have dinner with Nelson Mandela. I met him briefly and shook his hand soon after his release back in the, 90s? Early 90s? Yeah, early 90s. We happened to be out on our morning walks together before cell phones, so I have no proof. You just have to believe me. He had his entourage with me. I had my walking shoes. And he said, "Good morning. How are you?" And I said, "I'm wonderful. The sun is out." And I'd have lunch or dinner with him. What's your person? I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.